My God, was that terrible.
Right on the money from Imavov, and then that left uppercut just basically finished him off. Izzy trying his best to cover, get back up to his base, but Imavov all over him here at the end.
That was a terrible thing to see. Israel Adesanya getting fucking killed like that hurt. It's terrible. It's sadly not the most surprising thing. I don't think anyone was crazily surprised, but they were horrified at the fucking sight of it. I don't like to fucking have a favorite. I don't have too much affinity towards one guy or the other. But I respect what he's done in this fucking game. You cannot be a fan of the UFC and not at one point found respect and admiration for what Israel Adesanya was able to do in this fucking sport for as long as he was. It hurts to see this happen, but it's the way it goes. The second it happened, I felt a wave of sadness and then a fucking calmness because this is just how it works out sometimes. This is the future. This is the way things have to go forward. You can't really get something beautiful and new in this sport without having to eat what was already there before. Israel Adesanya was eaten. I missed out on a good bit of it. Honestly, because I was working, I wasn't able to see the fight, but I did listen to some commentary throughout the entire thing and try to keep up to date as much as I can, all the way from. And I missed the ZM and the other guy's fight. I heard that was a great scrap, but I missed that. I started to be able to hear it halfway through Said and Vinicius, which I think all my picks this time was terrible. This entire fight night, I was just off by a fuck ton. But I also wasn't surprised to see the other guy win almost every single time. The biggest one I was kind of upset by was by Rosenstruck versus Sergey. What the fuck happened? Jesus Christ. I heard about that fight the entire time. I remember listening to the guy describe the fight that was going on. Terrible. What the fuck was that going to even be about? What a boring, shitty little fight. Not really worth even talking about, if I'm being honest with you. I think you can have an argument that Sergey is now back in the win column, and so he has a lot more things looking forward ahead of him. I don't really care. No one cares. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a single shit? No one. No one gives a care. Sadly, that's true though. I wish them the best. I wish Sergey is able to have another standout, amazing knockout like people have, reported before and we have seen before. I don't know. He has to win a fucking fight against the guys above him. So good luck for that right now. With the performance that was there, it didn't really leave much to be desired. It didn't leave much to be wanted. It didn't leave much anticipation moving forward. I don't have a great future plan or great prediction for where they're going to go. Who cares? Maybe he'll fight fucking Volkov again and have a rematch, and maybe he'll knock him out this time. Or Volkov's is gonna have even better game and just fucking be angry with needing a comeback win. We'll see. I don't care. Rosenstruck, good luck to you. Fight Yalton Almeida. I don't know. Fight someone. Who fucking cares with this division right now? It's not the best division. It's probably, in my opinion, the worst division in the UFC right now. It's going to be fixed eventually. We're going to get some good talent one day. But today, not the best exciting, not the most exciting, not that great. Oh well, moving on forward. I am a little bit sad that Said didn't win that fight. Is what it is. Not the most sad. I like Vinicius. They put on apparently a good performance. That one I'm really sad that I didn't really get to watch, and I'm trying to find something to watch it, but I can't fucking find nothing. But hey, hopefully they just get more fights. I don't think anyone's gonna get a ranked opponent yet out of that fight. So, just keep fighting. Get your name out there. Get a knockout. Get an exciting knockout, Vinicius. Get that knockout that you need, and you're going to be on the map. You're going to be well known already with the fucking Sopaj fight. Cool. Get another one. Come back harder, stronger, faster. Do your shit. Get that fucking win in your fucking record book. Things will be good. We also had Michael Venom Page versus Shara Bullet. I'm just going to say Shara Bullet, Shara Magomedov, Shara Bullet. It went kind of how I expected, at least for that one. That one, I was a little bit more on the money. I kind of expected MVP to put on a show like this regardless. I mean, you can't see MVP's style in Bellator, even in the UFC as of now, and not already understand that guy's a fucking menace when it comes to striking. You don't want to stand with that guy. You got to take that guy down. That's why Ian Gary won his fight against him, because he knew I don't have to and I should not stand with this guy. He will knock me out. He will make me look like a fool. He's going to do something to fuck me up, break in my fucking skull, concave that like Cyborg. Don't play that game with him. Don't do that. It's like Alex Pereira's next fight. Why would you stand with that guy? It's clear his striking is different from everyone else. So why would you be the one to think that you're different? You don't bring that fucking thing to the table like he does. So don't even try it. Play a different game. It's MMA. Do different things. Take guys down. I love a good standing fight, but it is the UFC. You don't have to do that, and you should not if you're trying to get a victory. Next time for Shara, accept that you want to fucking do some ground game. MVP, keep doing your shit. Good luck to whoever's going to try to stand with you if they think they can, because they should not. And good luck to them on the grappling, because obviously MVP's working on that behind the scenes, going to jiu-jitsu tournaments. There's really not too much that MVP has to be afraid of, and that he should only be looking forward to whatever great fights he gets in the future. Here's hoping he gets another cool fight in the welterweight class. MVP's next fight at welterweight. Who knows? Maybe Colby Covington would want a shot at that. You could also go Joaquin Buckley, but he is moving upwards. He is next for a title fight after Shavkat and Bilal. That ain't gonna happen. MVP, who knows? Welterweight division, who was that? Like Sean Brady, JDM. Yeah, JDM, Leon Edwards. Maybe whoever wins or loses off of Leon Edwards versus JDM, that could be another fight for MVP if he wants it. He seems like to want more exciting and fun fights. So whatever he wants, he's going to sadly do. And if people are smart and recognize the money that MVP is going to be bringing to them, they will just fight him. They're going to forget about Ian Gary. I'm not even a fucking Ian Gary hater. I'm just being real. But they're going to forget about him to fight MVP because MVP is just more exciting. Let's see MVP fight again. I'm excited. Whenever he gets another fucking striking match going on, I'm going to be there watching if I got the time. I can't call out work because I got any money. So it is what it is. Shara Bullet. You're in a weird spot. You're number 14. I don't know what your ranking is as of right now, but sadly, with a loss coming out, you're just going to have to maybe fight some unranked guy, someone out of the books. You're going to have to just work on your game, sit out for a while. You're going to have to sit out for a while. No matter what you do, I think you're just going to have to sit out for a while and wait that fucking shit out. Good luck whenever you get that next fight. It's going to be a minute. You're not going to be coming around at least for another 6 or 7 months if I were to anticipate it. If he gets a fight booked again, I don't see anyone in the rankings that want to go up against him. And if they do, they're going to obviously take him down and they're not going to fucking worry about his name. They're not going to have much of a desire or much interest money-wise in him. I think after this fight, sadly, he's getting the shitty UFC community treatment where they say you've been exposed. Stupid, but that's just what's going to happen. He'll get another fight. He'll put on another performance. Hopefully it's good enough that he gets his name back out there. Until then, he's going to be coasting in the background for a while. We'll see. Who else was that? That was mostly it. And then we have Israel Adesanya versus Imavov. Israel Adesanya. It sucks, man. I knew about him before I knew about the UFC. He was everywhere. He's a big name. He's like a Conor McGregor. Honestly, he was, because I didn't know what the UFC was, but I knew who Conor McGregor was. I didn't even know how I know about John Jones, but I knew about John Jones way before I knew about the UFC. Same with Rampage Jackson and Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya had a great career. He's still having a pretty, even if you just look at his record and who he's fought, what he's done in the sport, no matter what he does moving forward, he's had a fantastic career. I don't think he should really be looking for a title or really be looking to stay in the game that much longer. You've done enough. I don't know where there is for you to go. You will not be moving to light heavyweight. That's a fact. You ain't going up there and find Alex Pereira again. You don't want that. No one wants. Some people want it. I don't care about saying that fight happen again. They fought so many times already. There's nothing more for me to get out of that. So for Israel Adesanya, you're gonna have to fight down, and who knows who's gonna want to fucking fight with you. But regardless of who you fight moving forward, you're gonna have to switch up your game. I don't see Israel Adesanya being able to stay in the top 15 rankings, even the top 15, for very much longer if he doesn't switch up his style. Everyone knows his style. That's the danger about being such a big fucking force like he's been his entire career. He's well known. He's been studied. People have been building their game based off of his style. So why would he continue to do so with no changes and no alterations other than improving his ground game and maybe trying to figure out more distance game? It's not going to work anymore. These guys are different. These guys are the next generation coming up. They know how this works. They know what MMA is now. They know that you have to be well-rounded everywhere in order to get a guy like you. And in order to get a guy like you who manages distance, they all know push and fucking power their way through it. They're going to fucking always come charging at you. And I don't think you're going to be fast enough moving forward to catch them in a counter striking match like that. Caio Borralho, Gregory Rodriguez. I mean, whoever wins of Gregory Rodriguez, I guess, and Jerry Cannonier, but I don't want to see that. I don't care about that. I don't care about Caio Borralho versus Adesanya because I think Caio's gonna fucking kill him, honestly. This is where Adesanya's at right now. He got knocked out. He got TKO'd by Imavov in a brutal fashion. No one wants to see that happen again. And I feel like with Caio, that will happen again almost absolutely. So take some time. Take some time. See what you want to do. Fucking hang out. You're not going to be fighting a really top 5 guy for a while, I think, if you want to stay in the game. But if you stay in the game, I'm going to watch. I'm going to support. I hope that shit's different. That's all we can do. We shall see. It's up to him. It's his career. It's his life. It's his fighting game. Everyone can say whatever they want, that it's over, that it's this, that it's that. It's at the end. So if you want to go out fighting still and just go out losing, maybe you get a win or two and you're not going to get a title shot again. It's up to you. But regardless, it's at the end. So enjoy it. Keep doing what you're doing, reacting, being a part of the community. Be more commentary. I don't know. I want to see fucking Izzy do commentary or some shit. I don't know. Do something like that. But figure out where your life is going from this point. It is what it is. And for Imavov, I mean, it's not even a question about what's going to happen to him next. Title shot. He TKO'd Israel Adesanya in the second round. Sean Strickland and Dricus couldn't do that. Imavov was going to get a fucking title shot right after this. I would be very surprised if they made Khamzat versus Imavov happen. I do not think that's going to happen at all because Khamzat's going to be the one to get the title shot right after the Sean Strickland Dricus du Plessis fight. Imavov just has to wait. Do what Sean Strickland did and just straight up wait for your title fight after Khamzat Chimaev. If you want to stay active and continue to fight people, who knows? Fucking, it's your choice, really. Whoever wants it can get it for you. And I don't really, I wasn't able to see the full fight, but from what I'm hearing, from what I'm seeing, from what is being reported, it was good. He did a good job. But again, it's that Izzy's in a weird spot, so it's hard to judge Imavov because of Izzy being in the spot that he is in now. Obviously, he's fan-fucking-tastic. He's number 2 right now or something like that. He's in the top 5 regardless. So whoever wants the smoke is going to get it. And it's kind of a toss-up almost every time. We're going to have to see his next fight to really know how good Imavov is compared to everyone else. Do you see him beating Sean Strickland or Dricus, though? I don't. Do you see him beating Khamzat? I do not. Regardless, cool. Good fight still. Sad to see it happen, but that's the way it goes. That's why I like the sport too, because it's so emotional and it's so fucking devastating when this happens. But the highs are so high when they do get that. I'm still riding the high when Izzy knocked out Poatan. I'm never gonna escape that memory. I'm never gonna have that memory leave my brain. Fuck, man. It's that moment is what I'm gonna remember. It sucks that he lost 3 in a row, but I'm gonna look at all the positives and what he's done for the sport and how he's grown it and how he's made it this amazing thing because of his existence in the sport. Terrible. Devastating. Damn right, sad, hurtful, painful. What to do? What to do? Why? Why'd it have to happen? Why? Oh, man. Oh, well. Damn. Oh, well. Sadness. Great sadness.